corruption fighting back. I'm sure you've heard that before.
That's nonsense.
So how do you define? Does it have any definition?
I said I've been governor. If you're not stealing, you corruption fighting back that you're stealing. If you're not stealing, your wife is not, your children are not, you reduce it by 50%. It's you that will approve what they steal. It's when you put your own. If I put my own Obodo as governor, then you as commissioner will put. Then Pamsec will put. Everybody will put his own. But if my own is not there, nobody dare put anything. Because I know the price.
All right, Mr. Peter Obi was in an interview with Eastern Eye podcast. I know many of us did not see this podcast. However, in that podcast, the interviewer asked him a particular question I am interested in. He said, some people say that when you try to fight corruption, that corruption normally fights back. Well, Mr. Peter Obi said that that is not true, that is an emphatic lie, that corruption does not fight back. That the reason why it looks like corruption fights back is because the people who claim to be fighting corruption are corrupt themselves. It's because the people who claim to be fighting corruption are not really fighting corruption. That when you want to fight corruption, you will start with yourself. That you cannot be stealing and expect your subordinates not to steal. You understand? You cannot have a speck or a log in your eye while looking to remove the log in your neighbor's eye. So you have to be clean before you begin to fight uncleanliness. You have to be clean before you begin to fight corruption. Now, he made mention of contracts. As a sitting governor, for example, you award contracts, and in the course of awarding that contract, you inflated the contract. You took a cut. Now, when you do that, the file will go to the commissioner of the Ministry of Works. The man or the commissioner in that position will see how much you added, will see your cut, and then they will add their own. The permanent secretary will add their own, and it goes on and on and on the list until by the time the final contract gets to the contractor, you discover that there is little or nothing to work with. At the end of the day, they abandon the job or do a substandard project. Corruption. So when you take your own, other people will take their own. And when you take your own, there is no way you can caution or deal with people who also took the way you took. But if you did not take anything, nobody dares take anything. Because if they do, they will know they are in trouble. Since Oga did not take anything, who told you that the errand boy or the messenger or the emissary is permitted to take something? It means that if the Oga finds out, he will punish that person severely. But when you take your own, your wife takes her own, your child takes his own, everybody in your family steals. It all means that the people under you will also steal, and you will not do anything because water started to get muddy from the head. Yes, now water started to get muddy from the head. But if you can clean up the head and make the head clean, clean water will come down from the head and flow downstream. It's very simple.